Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo, September 4, 2023. Life lessons around relationships have been a big theme for you since the beginning of the year. This has been especially true because Saturn, our great taskmaster planet, has been opposing you as he growls across the sky in your solar house of relationships. However, with him asleep in a retrograde phase, you've likely felt that the karmic lessons have been a bit less pronounced and rocky. Instead, you are doing deep inner work to understand what you truly need in a mirror. If you're mourning a relationship that faded in the past, it probably is gone and buried, but you can still glean new insights about why you deserve better. What do you value? You may have a change of heart regarding your investments and relationship with money when the Moon in Aries trines Venus retrograde in Leo. As Venus retrograde continues to unfold, you may feel increasingly different about your capabilities as a professional and what you can invest in to make more money. The trine is auspicious but lazy, so you may have to make an active effort to step into a position of power and control to feel more self-assured about your professional endeavors, which could lead to greater financial abundance. Having the Moon in your financial sector during Venus, the planet of money's last full day in retrograde motion in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart is a win/win for both. Having formed a friendly aspect yesterday, this is already helping to fuel your financial confidence, instincts and imagination, while with both planets in your financial sector also in retrograde motion, enhancing your hindsight. You may want to purchase some sort of book to increase your knowledge on health and nutrition. It is a wise person who knows the basic herbal and holistic practices that work for them as an individual. While you're looking at various books, or talking to a knowledgeable friend, you may want to take an investigative peek at vegetarianism. It's a big subject, so just have a peek if it's new to you. Don't look around you too much. What is happening inside of you is more important than outside events. The vibrations now will push you towards a desire for independence, but you will have difficulties acting on your own. You will feel attracted to everything that surrounds you but won't have the force to push ahead towards new situations and rules. This is the moment to look around you in a more detached way. Away from the noise of the working week, and at a time when this is hopefully much easier to embrace, Venus has come to a standstill as she reaches her last full day in retrograde motion in an already nostalgic and reflective part of your chart. This is taking nostalgia to the extreme. While motionless in the heavens, this is almost putting your imagination in a state of suspended animation. Don't be surprised if you find yourself staring into space, lost in your thoughts, or on a nostalgic trip down memory lane that has you captivated. Venus will stay here for another 5 weeks after turning direct tomorrow, but without the depth of nostalgia that there is today. The Moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday has not only left you feeling more emotionally engaged but with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. It was as a full moon that this may have pushed some buttons and exposed any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs, but with support to give this a voice and to enrich your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. As we approach the Moon's return to your income sector tomorrow, you find yourself at a pivotal juncture in the monthly financial cycle. It's a moment that calls for heightened awareness while adopting a prudent wait-and-see approach. This caution is particularly warranted with Uranus now in retrograde motion in your income sector and Jupiter nearing the end of its direct motion, both planets appearing to stand still in the celestial dance. The presence of the Moon in your income sector as Jupiter prepares to turn retrograde in just 2 days places you squarely at the turning point of a significant cosmic tide. During this time, it's essential to exercise restraint and avoid overreacting to situations that may give you the impression that someone is concealing information from you, especially in your personal life. Resist the urge to dramatize these thoughts, as doing so can lead to unnecessary anxiety. Instead, Practice patience and wait until you're in a less emotionally charged state before addressing any weighty concerns. Taking a step back and allowing yourself some rest can be greatly beneficial during this period. The moon's recent departure from your income sector has left you not only with a heightened intuition for financial matters but also with a wealth of information that requires careful unpacking. As the emotional turbulence stemming from the recent full moon 9 subsides and Mars no longer exerts its influence in your financial sector, you will find yourself with newfound awareness and motivation on both sides of the financial spectrum. This shift promises a fresh perspective and an opportunity for greater financial equilibrium. Today, the celestial stage is graced by the presence of the moon in Aries, infusing our lives with fiery energy that ignites our passions and stirs desires deep within our souls. This fervent cosmic vibe may lead to impulsive and impatient responses to the matters that come our way, rendering our usual sense of tranquility virtually non-existent. In these moments, it's crucial to exercise caution before reacting hastily. Take a moment to ponder what you genuinely wish to convey or achieve. In the midst of this celestial firestorm, it's essential to set aside unnecessary drama and instead harness the potent energy of the Aries moon for productive and healthy endeavors, particularly when initiating new projects or ventures. However, be mindful of the discomfort that may arise from feeling compelled to accept certain inconsistencies in your life. You might perceive these as elements beyond your control, or perhaps you suspect that someone is not being entirely forthcoming in their dealings with you. Patience becomes your ally during these trying times. Wait for the opportune moment when communication flows smoothly and without disruptions. This patience will likely lead to a compromise solution, sparing any lasting damage to your relationships. Bear in mind that the future is a realm of uncertainty, where change can occur swiftly and unexpectedly. Consequently, it is wise to cultivate a spirit of flexibility, especially in financial matters. If you find yourself contemplating a significant investment or acquisition, exercise caution, for hasty decisions could result in unpleasant consequences. When receiving advice, maintain a healthy degree of skepticism and take the time to deliberate, as the information may not always be in your best interest. In the realm of work, you may encounter periods of insecurity and confrontation. Do not allow these challenges to overwhelm you, even if you lack immediate solutions to every problem that arises. Instead, maintain a composed exterior and resist the urge to exacerbate your difficulties through impulsive actions. Remember that even the most severe crises often dissipate as swiftly as they emerge, leaving room for resolution and growth.